What goes on, guys? We're back here again with yet another review, and today we're taking a look at something super cool, and I did not think I was going to be getting my hands on this soon. We are going to be taking a look at the brand new Neca Toys Universal Monsters, The Phantom of the Opera. I'm so excited for this. I am a big fan of the Phantom of the Opera. If you guys don't know, I'm a huge fan of this line. I really love the Universal Monsters. They're my favorite genre of horror. I guess I know, like, by today's standards, they're not really scary at all, but I love it. I really do. I can't help it. I've read most of these books and stuff, so the movie adaptations of them are just amazing to me. I mean, it's classic movies, right? Like, they're iconic as hell. So if you're a movie guy, I feel like you should go and watch all these. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the Universal Monsters, especially when Neca gets their hands on them. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Now, getting the Phantom out of the packaging. Wow. God, Neca just kills it with everything they touch. And again, with all of my Neca videos, this is no excuse. Just look at this thing. It doesn't even look like an action figure. It just looks like a little statue that got pulled right off of the screen. But I assure you, this is an action figure. It's just amazing that if a company takes their time with their product and really puts in some effort, what they can create. And this figure is a perfect example of that. Just look at that frickin' head sculpt. God damn. Your mother never looked so good. It's crazy how well they got the paint detail on there, the sculpt, the expression. It's insane to me. The baldness on that, it's like the way they fade it. This may be one of the best 6-inch, 7-inch scale head sculpts I have ever seen. It is insane. The teeth, just look at the teeth. There's more paint in the teeth than there are on this entire Marvel Legends. Like, it's crazy to me how impressive Neca is. That's amazing. You get his little lapetto thing. I don't know if that's what it's called. His little tie. I do not remember if the arms and the pants are reuse of Dracula. I know the upper torso is not. He's got his new jacket. He doesn't have the tails. He's just kind of got like a shorter jacket. Kind of like a weird cut there, but we'll talk about that more in articulation. They put this slight dry brush over the whole thing, and it just brings it to life. Like, oh my God, they put glossy paint on the buttons. I like that the sleeves are painted. His hands are all gray and veiny. Matches the head beautifully. Even the buttons in the back are painted. And then, like I said, I don't think that these are reused. I know the shoes aren't. The shoes look great. He's got spats. They look nice. But I don't know. Maybe the diaper is. I don't have Dracula with me. Either way, it doesn't really matter. It looks perfect for what it's supposed to be. And that's not even touching the accessories that this thing comes with. So getting the kind of boring stuff out of the way, you get a couple different grippy hands and different hands. So this is kind of like a pointer finger hand, like a loose pointer finger. This is a grip hand for one of the accessories. And then you do get like a kind of another pointer hand and then like clenchy hands, whereas he came on the box with semi-relaxed hands. I'm okay with that. Expressive hands are cool. You do get the cane. I like the way that looks, and that's what this gripping hand is for. So you can kind of just slip that in there. There you go. But let's take a minute. Well, actually, he comes with his like overcoat jacket. So what you're going to want to do, pop the head off, slip this through, make sure that everything's lined up properly. You're going to get his arms. You can take the hands off. That may make it a little bit easier. I don't think it's like super difficult to get them on with the hands, but it's totally up to you. Get that on. And then slide this in here. And he's got his little overcoat on. Now, before I put the old head sculpt back on, let's take a look at the other amazing, and I mean amazing head sculpts he comes with. Because I like this overcoat. I don't know if I'm going to leave it on him. Maybe I will. It does have a little bit of a bendy wire in there, so I can kind of get it, like, you know, look better with a head on. But I don't even know which one I want to do. So this is the one that he comes with in the box. Like the very iconic, like side eye look. Here's a smiling one. God, man, look at that. That's amazing. The teeth, the eyes, the paint, it's insane. Then you get it kind of just a neutral face, which just, again, it's incredible. They captured your mother beautifully. Insane. Then they do the masked face. But what's crazy is this little film piece at the bottom is a clear piece of plastic, and you can see underneath of it. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but you can see underneath of it that all the teeth are still painted. That's insane. That is so well done. That's crazy. That is so crazy how well done that is. And you can tell that it's his head. Like, oh, man, that's crazy. Oh, don't roll behind the table. And then finally, my favorite, probably, I don't know, I like the side-eye one that he comes with. But look at the screaming head. He's scared. He's screaming. The tongue is glossy. Man, this is nuts. So let's go ahead and pop this on. They're going to be a little tight for the first round, but it's my first time putting on any of the other heads. Okay, I think that's on properly. That looks amazing. I can't get over how well that looks. That's crazy. Actually, the head's not on all the way. Like I said, you might want to heat them up. Oh, that's it. I think that's it, yeah. But, like, that's insane. It just looks like a little miniature of the character from the movie. Like, I can't get over how good that looks. That is amazing. Neca killed it with the aesthetic of this figure. I forgot to mention as well, he does come with a hat, and that will fit on any of them. I think the hat's a little big, but kind of remembering from the movie, it is a little big. I think it still kind of looks a little goofy. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, but it does come with it nonetheless. So obviously Neca likes to favor their aesthetic over their articulation, but let's see his range of motion nonetheless. You get a beautiful ball peg, double ball peg at the head, so you can get all different kinds of expressive movements. There's no gappage. Perfect. Shoulders go up only that much, which is a little weird. I feel like they could go up higher. The arms may be reused as well. They'll swivel. You don't get a bicep swivel, but you do get a swivel rotation at the elbow. Single jointed elbow, that'll get just a little past 90, and then the wrist swivel and hinge. I'm not huge on how they did the diaphragm joint, but I don't think he needs articulation. So it's kind of like they did a cut, but then there's like a sculpted joint on the inside there. So he can rotate, he can pivot. He doesn't really crunch forward or backwards. It's okay. For him, it's fine. But like in general, the joint's just not that good. The hips can do pretty much full splits. Oh, careful. You can kick forward all the way, back, upper thigh cut. I heard clicking. And then the knees are going to get just less than 90. I guess just about 90. And then they rotate, which they did kind of fix the pants a little bit, so it's not like that big point. It's not perfect, but it's getting better. And then the ankles go down pretty good. They go up okay, and then they pivot and rotate. So the ankles are actually pretty good, all things considered. So, yeah, this is nuts. It doesn't really need a lot of articulation. It does what it's supposed to and what he needs to. Would I like a little bit more? Maybe, but honestly, probably not, just because the aesthetic is so strong on this. Here he is next to the Neca Silly Kong and the Jazzwares Fortnite series Peely. Here he is standing next to the McFarlane Toys Dark Knight Returns Batman and the Hasbro Marvel Legends X-Men's Darwin. And finally, here he is standing next to the Marvel Legends What If Zombie Captain America. So you may be asking yourself, yo, Ant, what are you thinking of this fig? And I gotta say, I'm pleasantly pleased with how well Neca killed it again. I mean, I always say this. It's like beating a dead horse at this point, that Neca is top dog. No one's touching them, all right? They get their hands on a license. That's it. It's over. Lights out. No one's making a better domestic figure. Now, I think what's really, really cool is the fact that they have gone so deep with this line, but yet the quality of each figure has not depleted in the slightest, in my opinion. I have not gotten every single one of them. I didn't do the glow-in-the-dark ones. I'm not doing the black and white versions. And I skipped on the creature from the Black Lagoon, as I have the Jada Toys one, which is okay for me. And I also skipped on the Invisible Man because I like the Jada Toys version better as well. So they're really doing a good job but I can't get over how good those head sculpts are. He is like a little human being, right? So giving him the spotlight that he is always so desired, I have to go ahead and give this guy a 9 out of 10. For what he is, it's amazing, right? Obviously, the articulation could be a little bit better, and I don't really have any other complaints, to be completely honest with you. So I'll just knock down 1 point for the articulation to be unbiased. But damn, this thing is crazy. So at a price point of $35, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 9 out of 10. But what do you guys think? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm not. Who knows? But with that being said, I believe that's all I got for today. So if you have not already, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok and Letterboxd. I post a lot over on all those platforms. I have a lot of fun, and I'm sure you all will too. But as always, let me know. You coppin'? See you guys in the next one. Peace. What goes on, guys? I wanted to hop on here again and thank you all for watching, and to let you know that if the following apps interest you, feel free to follow me on them, as I put the links in the description for you guys. I really appreciate everything you all do for me, so DM me with any questions or thoughts. I'd love to sit and talk with you all. Again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.